I apologize. I thought my mic was on and it was not. I'm a freaking moron. So, just to kind of all this stuff that I did right here with picking the 251. That's the course setting I need to pick for the landing for approach setting. I should just do this all over again. And then when I went up to hide this real quick. And then when I went to this setting here, I had to pick the ILS setting, and you'll see all that. That'll all make sense in just a second here. So I'm going to close this. Let's get ready to fly. I really got to make sure my mic is on. This is getting to be pathetic. What plan? In a purple and orange, or purple and yep. I've done this flight numerous times. Oops. And
good morning. So, we're flying to Los Angeles. Amazing place.
Good morning, team. So today we're taking Madame Sederoff to Los Angeles. Great, she's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for her. I'm counting on you to make this flight a great experience. Have a nice flight.
so that course setting is 251. We want to set that here to 251, and also get on the other side.
Captain, waiting for your word.
251. Give them the word. Set it here.
San Francisco ground, CG 831 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810.
251.
Could you please get the passengers on board?
Turn flight director on.
CG
Turn
830
flight director on.
Alpha, Whiskey
Or set our Mach setting to
the jetway is going to be
like
connected.
225.
San
And then I
Francisco
want
ground, CG
LNAV on.
831
I'm
Romeo
gonna want to
Alpha,
set.
Whiskey 5810. Could you please send the baggage?
Oh, by the way, we're flying from San Francisco to Los Angeles. Is where we're going.
Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810. Baggage is on the way.
Pull that up, and then the ILS number that I have is 111.
San Francisco ground
Is
CG
11110.
Whiskey 5810. Could you please send a catering truck?
Set that here for that one right now.
831 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810. The catering truck is on the road.
Set to 1500. Set my ILS. They're gonna probably go to 25, 26,000.
31 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Ready to copy IFR clearance to Los Angeles.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha,
Where we
Whiskey
set at
5810 is cleared to Los Angeles Airport by the West LaFife departure.
21,000.
Transition, runway 28 right. Climb via SID maintain flight level 210. Departure frequency is 119.475. Squawk 0472.
Cleared to Los Angeles via the West LaFife departure, Susi transition, runway 28 right. Climb via SID maintain flight level 210. Departure frequency is 119.475. Squawk 0472. CG.
What kind of plane we got here?
Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Oh, it's a private plane. I gotta walk through the walls because it's just the way it's set up.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 58.
A bar and everything.
Read back correct. Contact ground on 124.25. Good day.
Boarding is now closed, Captain.
Let's request taxi
San Francisco
via
ground.
IFR.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 with whiskey. Ready to taxi. IFR.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Taxi to and hold short of runway 28 right via taxiway Alpha Foxtrot. 1 cross runway 19er right Foxtrot. 1 cross runway 19er left Foxtrot. 1 Foxtrot cross runway 28 left Charlie. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
I just gotta set something up here real quick.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Acknowledge last transmission.
I accept, I acknowledged.
Taxi to and hold short runway 28 right via taxiway Alpha Foxtrot. 1 cross runway 19er right Foxtrot. 1 cross runway 19er left Foxtrot. 1 Foxtrot cross runway 28 left Charlie. CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Okay, let's close that. Parking brake off.
Currently at 50% fuel capacity, Captain.
I like to get pushed to the nose facing the left. So let's go to ground services. Request pushback.
San Francisco ground. CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 requesting pushback.
CG Alpha Whiskey 5810. Pushback request accepted.
Remember, we want to go to the left.
San Francisco
Hi, Captain.
ground.
Tow bar in
CG
place.
831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Your request has been
You are
transmitted
cleared to
the
start
operator.
engines.
We don't want to have them stop here fairly soon. I'd say it's good.
San Francisco ground. CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 requesting the end of pushback.
That was close.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Request to end pushback received.
Now we just wait for
San Francisco ground. CG
the engines to start up.
31
And actually, I gotta set the ILS number.
with whiskey, ready to taxi.
I have to set this one to that 111110.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Taxi to and hold short of runway 28 right using taxiway Alpha Foxtrot.
Do that.
1
Now we're all
cross
set
runway,
with that.
19er right Foxtrot. 1 cross runway 19er left Foxtrot. 1 Foxtrot cross runway 28 left Charlie. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
Taxiing
Looking at
hold
these
short
numbers
runway
right here.
28 right using taxiway Alpha Foxtrot 1 cross runway 19 right Foxtrot 1 cross runway 19 left Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot cross runway 28 left Charlie CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
I don't know, can you even do that? Oh, I want it bright. And it looks like both engines are a go. Okay. Just want to make sure everything's alright. I want auto throttle on. I don't know why I do that. I have a mouse I can use. Set it for 225, 1500, Excel. Let's turn off that parking brake and let's get this thing in the air. For a 45-minute flight, I'm sure it'll be a little longer than that. Let's go ahead and get that stopped and get moving. I got about a mile and a little over a mile to get to the whole short area.
Stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. Please fasten your seatbelt. If you are positioned near an emergency exit, read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. Smoking is banned during this flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you, and we'll do our best to make this a wonderful flight.
And we're just taxiing, we're just kind of moseying along here. We'll get here real shortly. Kind of use standard speed limit. I'll get my hand slapped. As I'm trying to do multi things all at one time here. I must have made this flight 2 or 3 times already. Let me slow down. So again, this is the flight plan we're making going to be making today. And then the route that it goes with it, it's fairly simple. Then here's the runway path. Such a cool sound. I know I'm easily amused. Let's park it right there.
San Francisco Tower, CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810, ready for departure.
Yeah, so again,
28 right, IFR to Los Angeles.
We're coming out of San Francisco, making this curve here, so we'll basically be turning around
Altimeter 2999er.
and then flying over all the mountains, coming into Los Angeles, making a really sharp turn, and then landing at LAX runway 25-4.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 right. CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 58.
Which is actually right here again, 25-4, coming into that one.
Good morning to all passengers. Welcome on board this flight to Los Angeles. My name is Emily Bryan, your in-flight
I'm Emily
service
Bryan.
manager. I'm here to ensure you have an enjoyable flight to Los Angeles. Please fasten your seatbelt, and remember this is a non-smoking flight. From our captain and crew, it's our pleasure to assist you. So, if there is anything we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, just let us know. You'll find a safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you.
Before we take off, I'm going to just check out the heading that I have set, just so I can have it do it while I am trying to get everything, all the post-flight checklist, kind of going. park right there, set the parking brake real quick. I'm going to just check this. Minimize that. So I'm going to want to set my heading kind of I guess kind of like that. All right, let's blow this popsicle stand. B1 rotate. You're supposed to tell me that, Captain.
CG-831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810, contact Oakland Center on 119.475. Good day.
LNAV is already set up, so I don't need to worry about that.
119.475
Flaps up.
for CG-831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
All throttle is set.
Oakland Center CG-831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 is passing 1200 climbing flight level 210.
Autopilot set. Vertical speed is set.
31 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Oakland Center.
So we're making a turn here very soon here.
Radar contact continue. CG-831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
Yep, I'm good. I didn't.
Keep speed not above 230 knots. CG-831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey
And we're
5810.
making a turn. And we're heading off. And we're looking really good. We just gotta make sure we clear those mountains. And so far we're doing just fine. I can probably crank up the climb per minute to 2,000 feet per minute. Looks like we got plenty of juice for that. All right. All right. And we're already at 14,000 and we're climbing to 21, so we're looking really good. Actually, that's automatic. I don't need to touch that one. And I think we could probably take a tour of the back of the plane. You got this, bro? Cool. Again, I have to walk through the walls because you get your glass floor here too. Got all your stuff here, and but I gotta walk through the walls because it's not something that's really been set up yet. Do I walk here? Oh yeah. Got that. You got your table here, the bar. What's going on? What happened?
31 Romeo Alpha, Whiskey 5810 contact center on 127.45. Good day. 127.45 for CG. 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
That stuff's not funny. Let's try this again.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 is passing 17,600 climate flight level 210. Continue to Susi.
The table, chairs, bunch of TV screens, bunch of sofas and stuff. Then another little room here with some more chairs, and then it's its own little room in here that this person just sitting here looking at a wall. That's kind of weird. That's weird, bro. Do something. You got a bedroom here with some chick just sitting on the bed. I gotta go through the wall again. And then a bathroom with a really big toilet right by the door, because that's legit. And then we just do our little thing and hurry back to the cockpit. Boom, there we are. And we're almost at altitude already. I gotta change the pressure. Okay. We're at cruising altitude.
Good morning to all passengers from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of Radiant Airways on this flight, RAW 5810 to Los Angeles. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 21,000 feet and at an airspeed of 200 knots. It's 11:24. We are expecting to land in Los Angeles approximately at 12:23 local time with a ground temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. Flight team will be coming around soon to offer you a light snack and beverage, and the in-flight movie will begin shortly afterward. I'll probably talk to you again before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
This is pretty much it for right now. Kind of a chill night. I just got done doing the Red Dead Redemption stream. Just kind of taking it easy, having some fun on a nice Friday evening. I'm going to step away for just a second. I'll let you guys kind of just enjoy the view. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. And yeah, we got a little ways to go. It'll go pretty fast. I think we can do some. We'll do a little sound session here. Getting something set up here real quick. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Oh, I know. Okay, I got something here. All right, we're gonna do a little music session here. All right, I'll be back in just a few seconds
all
here.
Passengers, we will start the meal service in a few moments. Please take your seat and enjoy your meal.
Time kept moving without me. I stood still for a while, and a few too many tears. Everything started to weigh on me. Trying to learn how to grow. Did I stay with you? I don't even know where I am anymore, but I know it hurts just to breathe. I've been holding on, I've been breaking inside. So let me stay right here the moment before I lose what's left of me. Time kept moving without me. I stood still for a while. People passed me by, none of them were mine, just to turn us into strangers. Did you rush away? I don't even know where I am anymore, but I know it hurts just to breathe. I've been holding on, I've been breaking inside. So let me feel it for a moment before I forget who I used to be. All the countless nights I couldn't sleep, all those scars I had to keep. Every step I took alone still somehow made me who I am now. Voices crawling through the back of my mind. Every word cuts deeper every time. I try to scream but nothing comes out. Just a hollow ache filled with doubt. I feel the weight pull me under. Every truth hits like thunder. In this fractured silence, I'm breaking apart. Trapped in the echo inside my heart. I'm holding on just to survive, buried alive by the reasons why. This fractured silence, I fall, still screaming through the walls. Shadows dancing where the light should be. I barely recognize what's left of me. I wear the scars like they're my skin. Every loss sinks deeper in. I try to breathe, but I choke on fear. Every step pulls me closer in this fractured silence. I'm losing control. Every lie takes its toll. I'm clawing my way back to life, fighting the dark I can't outrun. In this fractured silence, I fall, still screaming through it all. I'm not innocent, I'm not whole. I'm standing at the edge of control. If I let go, I'm gone. If I stay, I'm laid on. Can you hear me now? Before I fade out. Say it's over, say I'm free. Give me fighting chance. In this fractured silence, I rise from the wreckage. I survive. I'm done pretending I'm fine. I won't be buried by the past inside. In this fractured silence, I stand, reaching out with broken hands. The silence breaks. I'm still awake, still alive.
All right, nice little jam session there. Hope you enjoyed it. Nice little break. Listening to some tunes, watching the flight. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. All right, let's look at what we got going on here again. Okay, so if I actually just move this aside for a second. If you see, we don't have much further to go before we start doing this. Now I'm going to want to start making my descent We're at 20,000 right now. I'm going to want to start making my descent probably right here at VTU, because it's a 41 nautical mile stint right here, and I can drop down to, well, it'll be 18,000 feet. I could drop that in 41 miles or nautical miles. So I think that's what we're going to do, because we are pretty much right here, I think. Maybe like right here right now. Yeah, there's Sussy. There's Sussy right there.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 contact center on 128.7.
Yeah, perfect.
128.7 for CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
Center. Radar contact. Continue to Victor Tango uniform.
And we're cruising at 225. I could almost even speed that up. Let's go 275. Okay, so now we're moving even faster. Right there. I always get so nervous that it's going to take me, I'm going to wait too long to do the descent, and I'm not going to be able to get down low enough, because what I want to do is, let me show this one more time. What I want to do is I want to be down to 19,000 feet before I get to the airport. I mean, that's the lowest altitude I want to be before hitting the runway, because the runway is 97 feet in altitude.
On 124.15. Good day.
So I need to be at 1900 feet for approach to activate. If I'm any higher, I don't know if it'll work. And I've been having issues with approach disengaging right before I gotta land anyway. If you watch my videos on YouTube, you'll see it's been kind of a reoccurring problem that I've had to do miss approaches and fly around and try it again. So I've been real conscious about the altitude I need to be at. We'll get there. And the more closer I get, the more I look at this and second guess myself all the time. Most of the time it works out in my favor, but I'm trying to get a little better on what do you want to say, flight rules, maybe? I don't know. Well, that's not going to work. Right. Okay, so in 86 nautical miles, that's when I start the descent, and it's going to be quite aggressive. I'm probably going to drop 3,000 feet per minute. I also have this here. That I can go to. Nope, wrong thing. So starting altitude 21,000 feet, ending altitude, what was it, 1900 feet. And if I go to vertical speed of, let's just say 2500, and then I'm going to say 220, calculate. It should take 28.2 miles in 7 minutes. So it should take 28.2 miles when I have 41 nautical miles.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810, flight level 210.
So I should have plenty of room. And that's aggressive. If I do it that way, that's aggressive. Now let's say I go just 2,000 feet at 220 knots. Calculate that. Now they're saying that would take 35.2 nautical miles, which is still within my my safe zone, and it gives me like 6 miles to play with. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll just play it safe and go just 2,000. And of course I could skip the descent, but then I'll lose all the money I'm doing to do this. It's not that bad. We have just 50 miles to wait. Alright, I've gotta use the restroom, so just bear with me 1 second. I'll be back in just a couple of seconds here. All right. I wonder what that does.
Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 25 right approach via FALLT transition. Cleared to FALLT.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 25 right approach via FALLT transition. Cleared to FALLT CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Descend and maintain 5500.
Descend
That was
and
a lot
maintain
faster than I
5500.
thought.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Contact Los Angeles Center on 135.5.
I'm not playing it safe anymore. Set the air or the speed brakes.
Going to 135.5.
Slow down.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810.
And it says it told me it dropped down to 5,500. I'm actually going to drop down
Los
to
Angeles Center,
1,900.
831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810 is at flight level 200, descending 5500.
CG 830.
We will be landing shortly. Please make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
$230. We're dropping fast. We're just coming into VTU right now. Pretty much. just getting down to 12,000 real shortly here. We gotta watch our speed. Actually, what I'm gonna do now too is I'm just gonna cancel IFR.
Los Angeles Center, CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 58.
That way they can't be bugging me about that stuff now.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Might want to stay at 5,500 now that I'm looking at the mountains ahead. We'll be riding those mountains ahead, and that might be an issue. So once I clear those mountains, once we're over the water again, which again we will be, once I clear these mountains right here, I'll drop over the water right here, just in time to make this turn and get back in there. And we're at 8,300 right now. Alright, we're almost there. To 5,500, that is. There, now we're just going to cruise over these mountains. I think we're going to fly right over the top of these. Um, someone wasn't paying attention. $1,900 wouldn't have worked very well with that. Once we get past those mountains, then I'm going to drop her down. Okay. This is where it gets kind of quiet for me. Just gonna skim the top of those mountains. Get the localizer on. Okay, here we go.
Captain, we should slow down below 250 knots until we have passed 10,000 feet.
I thought we were slowed down. How long do I have? KLAX, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, where am I right now? Getting close. The runway's right there. Okay. We are right there, right in front, right to our right. Flaps down. Gears down. Landing lights are on. Then you slow down just a little bit here. Make sure approach does not shut off on me. I want to make sure it hits glide slope. Once I know I got glide slope, then come on, catch glide slope. Catch glide slope. It didn't do it. It's gonna miss it this time. I have to go around again. Dang it. Because it shut off on me, that's why. We have to do a fly around. Pisses me off. I don't know why it does that, but it does it to me all the time, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. But now we have a second attempt to do this. We're going to go with the fault again, and then turn around and try it again. I'm wide enough where I should be able to make that turn, no problem. $1,800, maybe that'll help the glide slope kick in. make it wide enough where we shouldn't have an issue. This is what it is for me most of the time when I'm doing these flights. When I'm online when I'm doing a stream on these, I always have to do a second pass. When I don't stream, it always happens. I always get it on the first pass. Everything goes fine. It's just one of those perfect things. I'd rather have it the other way around. Alright, I think we can probably start making a turn. Okay. Take two. I need KLAX. KLAX. Come on, give me LAX. The airport's literally right in front of me a couple miles. I don't know what the issue is here. There you go, got glide slope.
Glide slope, 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 Glide slope. 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 Glide slope.
Yeah, we're kind of low, aren't we?
Glide slope. 5. Glide slope. 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 Sink rate 400. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide
Well, this
slope.
isn't going the way I
Glide
planned.
slope. Glide slope.
In this circumstance, the approach did not work, so I had to land it by hand.
Ground CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Taxi to the gate.
CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Taxi to gate 12 Bravo via taxiway Bravo 6 Bravo Charlie 9er Charlie Charlie 7. CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Did you copy?
Taxiing to gate 12 Bravo via taxiway Bravo 8 Bravo Juliet Charlie Kilo Delta Delta 9er Delta Delta 8 CG 831 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 5810. Passengers, welcome to Los Angeles International. Local time is 12:32. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing Radiant Airways. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Los Angeles.
Alright. Hopefully this doesn't stick me into this. The only bad part about this game, or the annoying part about this game, is that these arrows are bringing you to your taxi, it doesn't recognize where buildings are, so it expects you to drive through a building to go to the other side. And obviously you know that as much as I do. That doesn't work. But, you know, this was a nice little, nice little 45-minute flight or so. Pretty, pretty low key. And where's it actually bringing me this time? I mean, it looks like it's actually bringing me where it needs to be bringing me. And in good time, because my controller's almost dead too. Pull in front of the jet. Pull in front of the jet. Go ahead. See what happens. I wonder why the altitude is so messed up with the landing here, and I had to do it manually. Every other time I've done it, it worked out just fine. Makes you think a little bit. Okay, I actually can see the parking stand there. So, sounds like it looks like it might be right. brake. Come on, get in the plane. Well, looks like they got a jump. Come on, get in the plane. Looks like they jumping. See how this one turned out. I think I did pretty well. I don't think I missed anything. I think it all turned out pretty well, but we'll find out. Of course, it's not going to load for me now. Alright, well, it's not going to load. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's a late night. I'm going to get to bed. I am tired.